drip in the dust. Shadows lean long, watching them rust. Leaned on the rail, jacket all damp. Old paint peel, names in the clamp. Ash in the puddle, steam from the grate. Neighbors yell once, then it's just late. Street sign crooked, light kinda sick. Watercolor halos bleed on the brick. You can see my doubts stretch where it falls. Shadows of the fire escape, crawling that wall. Shadows of the fire escape, waving on the rainy brick. Slow like a tired heartbeat, thick like the night just hit. I've been trying to climb my way, stuck between the rust and rain. Shadows of the fire escape, know me by my first and pain. Yeah. Phone face down, buzz in my jeans. Missed that car, let it stay green. Old plans floated right down the drain. Same old loops, same tight rain. Metal all crooked, boats hang loose. Like I got chances I don't use. Every step in, talk when I stall. Secrets in the iron, talk to the wall. Shadows of the fire escape, waving on the rainy break. Slow like a tired heartbeat, thick like the night just hit. I've been trying to climb my way, stuck between the rust and rain. Shadows of the fire escape, know me by my first and pain. Yeah, drip, drip, concrete speaking cold. Yeah, big coat, weight from what I hold. If I take one step, will it creak too loud? If I don't move, do I fade in this crowd? Shadows of the fire escape, waving on the rainy brick. Slow like a tired heartbeat, thick like the night just hit. I've been trying to climb my way, stuck between the rust and rain. Shadows of the fire escape, know me by my first and pain. Rain keep tapping, I just breathe. Eyes on the ladder, I don't leave. Name in the rust, face in the fog. Shadows of the fire escape, walk that wall. Yeah, yeah. Sky cracked open. Sky cracked open, whole ridge glowing. Windows half down, crickets still going. Lazy miles away, those peaks just breathe. Lightning on the spine, like a slow heartbeat. Yeah. Old hoodie, ash on the cuff. Cool night air, that midsummer musk. Boots on the hood, reclined, I sink. Clouds roll slow like they too on drink. Way out there where the lantern's teeth, dark blue bones of the world beneath. Whole range tense, just waiting to speak. Then flash and the night goes bleach. See it crawl sideways, long white veins. Silent for a second, then the low drum came, echo in my chest. Yeah, hum through bone, whole day's weight kinda leaves my shoulders alone. Phone face down on the dusty dash. World in my head gets quiet, cracks. Thoughts flicker like that jagged line. Here gone, still burning my mind. Watching lightning over the ridges, painting scars on the mountain's back. Every flash white, clean my questions. Every boom put them gently back. Let her dance out there in the distance, like you know what I can't say. Lightning over the ridges, ridges. Watch this heavy heart halfway. Street way back, but the road feels hushed. It's a dog bark once and a tire truck's rust. I'm parked where the gravel turned red, brown dust. Same spot Pops came to when life got rough. I can hear his laugh in that rolling low. Heard storms talk long before radios. Now the clouds speak cold, drawn in flame. Each crooked stroke spell out my name. See a fork drop clean on a nameless peak. Whole ridge glow like a movie scene. Shadows of the pine stretch tall and shrink. Time slow drip like the sweat on this drink. I mumble little prayers I don't believe to every bright line that splits that eve. Like write me a map with your broken pen. Show me where to fall and where to mend. Watching lightning over the ridges, painting scars on the mountains back. Every flash wipe clean my questions. Every boom put them gently back. Let it dance out there in the distance, like you know what I can't say. Lightning over the ridges, ridges. Watch this heavy heart halfway. Out there is chaos, in here is slow. Storm, don't worry how the story goes. It just split that sky like it break old chains. Bright white truth on a charcoal frame. I've been stuck, I've been numb, I've been halfway gone, but that crooked bright line keep dragging me on. Watching lightning over the ridges, painting scars on the mountains back. Every flash wipe clean my questions. Every boom put them gently back. Let it dance out there in the distance, like you know what I can't say. Lightning over the ridges, ridges. Watch this heavy heart halfway, 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 halfway. Ticket booth dusty, posters peeled halfway, palm front stretched long across that locked up gate. Brown stucco wall, old gold frame, letters half hanging, misspelled name. Sticky summer heat, concrete yawns. Breeze push leaves like they pulling up lawns. Closed sign crooked, chain on the door, but the shadow show start around 3:45. Palm trees leaning like they tired of the sun. Cast long black arms across the set that's done. Used to sneak in late, red soda in my coat. Now I'm parked outside, just scrolling my notes. Marquee burnt out, one bulb still brave. I watch the shapes move slow like they digging the grave. Shadows of palm trees on the theater door. Whole crowd gone, but they still perform. Just me and the breeze in this empty floor. Shadows of palm trees on the theater door. They sway like they remember every scene before. Shadows of palm trees on the theater door. Yeah, yeah. Posters in the glass, faces all ghosts. Smiles from a decade hosting dead hopes. Gum on the sidewalk, all cut by the curb, but the curtain in my chest still twitch on a word. Back when the line wrapped round that corner store, I was daydream front row, feet not touching the floor. Now it's Felice, I'm curling at the edge. I trace every crack like a lifetime pledge. Palms keep reaching over locked brass handles. Paint long stories in the dance of vandals. Silhouette fingers across faded white, like they writing fresh credits on the door every night. I hear my young laugh in the traffic hush. Then the bus grinds past and it's back to the hush. Shadows of palm trees on the theater door. Whole crowd gone, but they still perform. Just me and the breeze and this empty floor. Shadows of palm trees on the theater door. They sway like they remember every scene before. Shadows of palm trees on the theater door. Every sunset, same long reach. Black ink letters across that peach. Every old dream need a blank screen, so the palms keep throwing these quiet scenes. I ain't clapping, I just lean and breathe while the night rolls in up the empty street. Shadows of palm trees on the theater door. Whole crowd gone, but they still perform. Just me and the breeze in this empty floor. Shadows of palm trees on the theater door. They sway like they remember what we came here for. Shadows of palm trees on the theater door.
Click of a knob, dim yellow glow, half broken down, searching slow.
Old box on the dresser humming. Dust ring where the bottle stay. Burn wood summer through the shutters. Late noon drifting away. Grandma yelling from the kitchen, turn that thing down, boy. I'm just leaning on the doorway, soaking up that worn out joy. Voices from another decade, bleeding through the buzzing hiss. Ragged choir in the crackle, half a ghost, half a wish, yeah. Vintage radio, talk to me low. Static and soul in a faded glow. Let that distant heartbreak roll. I'm floating on the noise you hold. Vintage radio, all that we know. Trapped in the dust where the memories grow. You spin the years like they're under control. I'm humming in the dark with your static and soul. Yeah. Sunday smoking the curtains, ashtray tilt, cars on the floor. I hear somebody losing his first love, like it happened right next door. Deep man singing through the thunder. Every crack pot feels like rain. I'm a kid counting all the seconds till the chorus numbs the pain. Dial stuck between two stations. Rap verse pleasing with the blues. Old story on a new cadence. Same hurt, different shoes. Vintage radio, talk to me low. Static and soul in a faded glow. Let that distant heartbreak roll. I'm floating on the noise you hold. Vintage radio, all that we know. Trapped in the dust where the memories grow. You spin the years like they're under control. I'm humming in the dark with your static and soul. Every little crack got a secret name. Every broken line got a hidden flame. Twisting that knob like I'm turning back time to the past and the present. Sit still in the same rhyme. Now I'm posted in a small place. Same hum, just an older face. Same glow on a chip wall. Different dreams still out of place. Let the deep voice blend with my thoughts. Lazy words drag, heavy and slow. When my day feels paper thin, I let you ghost from the show. If the world sounds sharp and hollow, I retreat where the dust most dance. Let that far off choir wobble, hold me in a half trance. Vintage radio, talk to me low. Static and soul in a faded glow. Let that distant heartbreak roll. I'm floating on the noise you hold. Vintage radio, all that we know. Trapped in the dust where the memories grow. You spin the years like they're under control. I'm humming in the dark with your static and soul. Turn the lights down, let your whisper play. When the station fades out, I just let it fade away. Oh, oh, oh. Keys hum low, empty park glow. Chaining shadows, I walk slow. Old nets, bent rims, concrete cracked in the seams. Paint flaked off like forgotten teens. Seat on the bench, logo half peeled, faded. Breath in the cold, whole week I escaped it. Far court, hollow bounce, each thump takes its time. Echo off the schools, the pools, back into my mind. Couple kids, hoodies up, laugh cut through the dark. Ball hit iron, like a heartbeat in the park, yeah. Distant rims go boom, 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 boom. Midnight talking in a loop. Echo riding through my chest so slow. I could stay right here just listening to those distant rims go boom, 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 boom. Like old stories in a groove. Every bounce another year, I know. In that midnight park with the echo. Street lamp buzz casting halos on the glass. Trainer by the fence, left from some past. See myself younger, too big shorts, loud dreams. Trying to touch sky, couldn't touch the beam. Uncles on the sideline arguing who was raw. Now it's just a chain, doing all the talk. Each long bounce, roll slow, fade thin. Sound fall flat, then it comes back again. Distant rims go boom, 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 boom. Midnight talking in a loop. Echo riding through my chest so slow. I could stay right here just listening to those distant rims go boom, 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 boom. Like old stories in a groove. Every bounce another year, I know. In that midnight park with the echo. Who out there? I barely see their face. Just outlines floating in that late night space. We don't speak, we just share the same air. Same hollow sound ringing everywhere. Phone in my pocket, buzzed in hush. World wants answers, park says hush. Breath make clouds float up, then thin. Shot hit metal, time stretched, then spin. I think of what stayed, what slid through my hands. Friends that moved on, chalk washed off the land, but the rim's still there. Crooked, stubborn, proud, bouncing out prayers in the soft tide sound. Yeah, yeah. Distant rims go boom, 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 boom. Midnight talking in a loop. Echo riding through my chest so slow. I could stay right here just listening to those distant rims go boom, 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 boom. Like old stories in the groove. Every bounce another year, I know. In that midnight park with the echoes. One last shot, let it fly, let it roam. Clang, soft road, and the sound walks home. I fade out the gate, keys trailing the tone. The midnight echo still dribbling in my soul.
Blue neon, buzzing off the glass on me. Whole room looking like a memory. Yeah, yeah.
tray, curl, slow silhouette. Bartender wipe that same old wet spot. Mirror got ghosts of the set I left. See me in the glass, but the past talk a lot. Blue sign flicker on the back wall. Turn my eyes into two cold marbles. Old heads laughing in the last stall. Dice hit the floor, whole night feel marble. Phone face down by the coaster. Unread names glow under condensation. Sip too long, ice water my composure. Let it burn, let it blur, no explanation. Blue neon in the mirror. Show me things I never say. I look clearer in the shimmer. Then I fade when it fade away. Same drink, same crack leather. Same face I can't outrun. Blue neon in the mirror. Turn my heart into a loaded gun. Low hum from the sun like a lullaby. Paint veins on my skin like cobalt. Every blink feels slow, feels summer high. Hear the jukebox lie that it ain't my fault. Back booth, couple shadows doing small deals. They reflect like a scene I stepped out of. See my younger self posted by the bar rail. Same chain, same stance, less doubt though. I could call home, I could call her, but the glass got me trapped in a rerun. Every promise I made, floating one blur. Every line that I crossed in the pre-sun. Blue neon in the mirror. Show me things I never say. I look clearer in the shimmer. Then I fade when it fade away. Same drink, same crack leather. Same face I can't outrun. Blue neon in the mirror. Turn my heart into a loaded gun. Hold me to my left, talk game, talk paper. Words drift off in the chrome haze. All I hear is that buzz, that vapor. All I see is my own face both ways. One in the glass, one flesh at the counter. Which one still got time to change routes? Which one drown quiet, no sound, no flounder? Which one walk out when the sign cuts out? I trade circles in the drip on the hardwood. Spell names I don't call now, real soft. Every circle is a loop I thought I outgrew. Every loop got a hook I peel off. Blue neon in the mirror. Show me things I never say. I look clearer in the shimmer. Then I fade when it fade away. Same drink, same crack leather. Same face I can't outrun. Blue neon in the mirror. Turn my heart into a loaded gun. If they kill that light, do I disappear? If the room go plain, am I still here? Or am I just a stain on the bar in the back of the year? Blue neon in the mirror. Show me things I never say. I look clearer in the shimmer. Then I fade when it fade away. Same drink, same crack leather. Same face I can't outrun. Blue neon in the mirror. Turn my heart into a loaded gun. Blue glow on my knuckles. Billfold on the wood tip tub. Stand up slow, whole room buckle. Walk past the glass I shut. Door swing, night air hit my lungs. Lead a sign to the smoke and the drum. Blue neon in the mirror. 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 Keys hung low, cold air slow. Breath fall, glass glow. Late walk, hands in my coat. Night on my neck like a gold rope. Gate click, hush when it close. City sound fade, heartbeat so low. Palm leaves lean like old friends. Moon doing laps on the glass bends. My shoes tap gravel in a small loop. Every step in here feel like truth. Cactus in the spotlight, needles throw halos. Orchids half asleep wearing soft shadows. Metal frame skeleton over my head. Spider web still and my thoughts get fed. I move slow, let the drip set tempo. Moss on the stones like a green echo. Read little signs, Latin like spells. Every long name for a short-lived cell. Walking through this glass, botanical after dark. Every leaf like a quiet question in my heart. I don't rush, let the night pull me apart. All this life in a building while the world fall apart. Walking through this glass, botanical after dark. See my face in the window, then it drift and it warp. Take my time round the vines in the bar. All this life in a building while the world fall apart. Yeah. Breath make clouds, I paint them on panes. Street lamp halos, hiding in the rain. Condensation writing on the ceiling ribs. Water on the skin of this place like ribs. Koi in the pond, ignore my doubts. They circle slow, know the long route. Rock path curve like a lazy rhyme. I drag feet, take the scenic time. Lilies lay open like they trust me. Petals hold like soft and dusty. One drop, hang on a tip, won't fall. Like it heard every story, seen it all. Bench in the corner, I sink, just hush. Phone in my pocket, stay on crush. Clock somewhere doing this small crime, but here even second sip time. See my reflection mixed with the fern lines. Face and foliage sharing the same spine. Canopy above like a cracked mirror dome. I'm halfway lost, halfway home. Walking through this glass, botanical after dark. Every leaf like a quiet question in my heart. I don't rush, let the night pull me apart. All this life in a building while the world fall apart. Walking through this glass, botanical after dark. See my face in the window, then it drift and it warp. Take my time round the vines in the bar. All this life in a building while the world fall apart. Sprinkles whisper in a slow arch. Tiny stars on the soil when they spark. Outside loud but in here just calm. Whole wide war in my head, held in my palm. I trace veins on the leaf with my eyes. Same map run under my own skin lines. Different roots but it feel one story. Fragile frame trying to hold all this glory. Walking through this glass, botanical after dark. Every leaf like a quiet question in my heart. I don't rush, let the night pull me apart. All this life in a building while the world fall apart. Through this glass, botanical after dark. See my face in the window, then it drift and it walk. Take my time round the vines in the park. All this life in a building while the world fall apart. Keys keep breathing, lights blink out. I tiptoe back to the sleeping town route. Pocket that hush, keep it under my scars. Carry this garden in the dark of my heart.
Engine off, ain't thinking about starting up. Street lamp humming in my head. I can hear what you never said. Whole sky holding in a shout. I'm just laying on this worn out couch. In the silence between two thunder plates, I hear your voice hiding in the voice. World holding breath while the clouds fall back. We stay stuck between the boom and the black. In the silence, right before it snaps, every word we swallow comes back. Heart so loud but the night off track. We stay stuck between the boom and the black. First rumble shook a summer up. You slammed doors, I just played tough. Ashtray full with the half-talk nights. You turned left, I turned off my lights. Missed calls like raindrops on glass. All those texts I typed and trashed. Whole room buzzing but my chest gone flat. Feeling every echo of what we never had in the silence. Into the bed, I hear your voice hiding in the cracks. World holding breath while the clouds fall back. We stay stuck between the boom and the black. In the silence, right before it snaps. Every word we swallow comes back. Heart so loud but the night off track. We stay stuck between the boom and the black. Second storm waiting on the far side hill. Time cross slow when the air is still. I replay fights with the volume low. Your name on my tongue but I let it go. Old hoodie smelling like your hair. I laugh at myself cause I still care. If the sky speak once it can speak again. But you don't always get that second chance. Maybe this hush is a truce, not a debt. Maybe that flash ain't just past regret. If you call my name through the static of the rain, I'll walk that road through the rumble and the flame. Yeah, yeah, yeah. In the silence between two thunder break, I hear your voice hiding in the cracks. World holding breath while the clouds fall back. We stay stuck between the boom and the black. In the silence, right before it snaps. Every word we swallow comes back. Heart so loud but the night off track. We stay stuck between the boom and the black. Rain start talking but it's saying your name. Thunder in the distance sounding just the same. If the sky break twice I might call you back. Till then it's just me and it's velvet black.
Quiet ship, same old sky. Coffee steam, waves roll by. I'm the last light, faded coat, rested real cold air. Boots on salt, paint peeling off this old chair. Little room, single bowl, humming over notebooks. Tie chart, circle dates, all the storms took. Cracked mug, lip stain sitting from the long gone. Her note folded in my pocket like a small song. Radio static and the joke from the mainland. I laugh once, then I go and hit the nightstand. Turn that switch, lens start spinning in a slow turn. White art cutting through the dark like a slow burn. Whole coast on my back, but it feel fine. I just sit, watch the day bleed out in the thin line. I'm just a lone lighthouse keeper, watching that horizon line. Ships come, ships fade deeper. I stay, keep holding this shine. Yeah, I'm a lone lighthouse keeper. Ocean in the back of my mind. If the world drift farther and farther, I still guard that line. Yeah, cold wind, slide through the cracks in the window. Old maps pinned up, curl at the edge slow. Logbook, dates, names, numbers like a ghost list. Red pen, little notes when the waves hit. Lunch cold, half sandwich, sitting on the plate, still missed call, signal drop. I just let the rain fill by knock, searching for a mast in the gray fade. Sometimes I pretend every light's one we both made. Talk low to myself while the clouds stack, saying one day you gon' ride on that route back. But night comes, same song, different tide time. Lantern, blowing on my hands and the faint line. I'm just a lone lighthouse keeper, watching that horizon line. Ships come, ships fade deeper. I stay, keep holding this shine. Yeah, I'm a lone lighthouse keeper. Ocean in the back of my mind. If the world drift farther and farther, I still guard that line. If I dim down, who gon' see the reef teeth? If I clock out, who gon' read the deep grief? So I stand up even when my knees ache. You got your highways, I just got the seaway. Sunrise on strike, cut across the steel blue. Girls fight over scraps from a long route. Thermos still warm, take a sip slow. Whole life packed in this tower and the ship blow. Once had plans for a house by the coastside. 2 kids, little footprints on the low tide. Storm hit, took the pier, took a small town. She left, said she couldn't watch it all drown. I stayed, volunteered for the night post. Now it's me and the beam and the shy coast. Flip that switch, let it sweep across the swell wide. Every pass, feel a hand on my left side. I'm just a lone lighthouse keeper, watching that horizon line. Ships come, ships fade deeper. I stay key, holding this shine. Yeah, I'm a lone lighthouse keeper. Ocean in the back of my mind. If the world drift farther and farther, I still got that line. If you ever see a blink in the black, it's me, I'm right here. Don't pass by. If you ever feel waves at your back, look up, I'm that eye on the sky. I'm just a lone lighthouse keeper, watching that horizon line. You roam, I'll be the reader of every tide on time. Windows half cracked, street still steaming. Wet pavement breathing slow, yeah. Midnight air heavy with that storm talk. I just let it all roll, yeah. That rain just left, I can taste the proof. Cloud ghosts hang on the power roof. Tires hissed by little silver trails. Whole block smell like summer in the mail. Concrete dam got a diesel tint. Dust turned dark, gave the plants a rinse. My mind like that, just washed, still wild. Old paint drip off, puddle up, stay mild. Latex buzz, I ignore that glow. Ash on my jeans, let the ashes snow. My thoughts flow low where the gutters hung. Past drip back with the smoke in my lungs. Wet pavement, midnight ozone. Feels like I'm the last one home. Street shine with the world turned down. Just me and this breathing ground, yeah. Let the breeze take what I hold. Raindrop stories on this road, yeah. Every crack in this tired stone. Know my name when I walk alone, Storm died out, but the charge still here. Air tastes sharp, put a knife to fear. Nose full of sparks and old exhaust. Smell that mix of the found and lost. Crosswalk slick like a mirror break. My face split up in the oil lake. See kid me splashing and flashing pools. See old me chill when the anger cooled. Phone on mute, let the night talk slow. Old dogs bark where the grass don't grow. Sirens fall off like a faded track. Whole hood hum like it got my back. And wet pavement, midnight ozone. Feels like I'm the last one home. Street shine but the world turned down. Just me and this breathing ground. Let the breeze take what I hold. Raindrop stories on this road. Every crack in this tired stone. Know my name when I walk alone. That first breath after the thunder. Smell like mercy, smell like wonder. Like the sky here reset on my sins. Let the drip run off my skin. Yeah, where pavement, midnight ozone. Feels like I'm the last one home. Streets shine but the world turned down. Just me and this breathing ground. Let the breeze tell you what I hold. Raindrops, stories on this road. Every crack in this tired stone. Know my name when I walk alone.
Curtains half open, dust in the room. Golden on the carpet, afternoon bloom. Old books breathing, floorboard creaks. Light on the lens, like it been here for weeks. Got this brass on the tripod, green felt map on the sideboard. Little scratch on the side of the eyepiece, still sees past every old war. Granddad's chair still lean in the corner, smell of tobacco in the wood grain. Sun sliding through the warped glass, make the whole tube glow like a gold chain. I tilt that neck toward the blue sky, don't even look, just let it shine. Whole room slow like a porch swing, shadows stretch long on this lazy mind. Fingerprints ghosted on the cold glass, stories baked into the dark frame. Every dent hum like a bass line, every mark whispering my last name. Yeah, golden light on the old brass telescope, pouring down thick honey on the scope. I ain't even looking for a star, I just float. Let it hit the metal, let it warm up my hopes. Golden light on the old brass telescope, turn the whole past into waves of smoke. I ain't chasing planets, I'm just sitting here soaked in that slow soft shine on the old brass telescope. Oh, little ring of dust where the stand sit, circle on the table like an old print. I spin that bass just a half inch, catch a flare on the tube like a slow flinch. See my face warped in the brass side, lines in my brow from the long nights. All the times I try to zoom out, caught up in the grind, never saw light. Now the glow crawl over them rust spots, turn a nick in the metal to a sunspot. Every flaw turn warm for a short time, like pain got a halo in the right shine. Velvet in my voice cause the day's soft, words barely falling from the low jaw. Beat barely tapping on the warm floor, heart keep time with the house dog slow. Young light on the old brass telescope, pouring down thick honey on the scope. I ain't even looking for a star, I just float. Let it hit the metal, let it warm up my hopes. Golden light on the old brass telescope, turn the whole past into waves of smoke. I ain't chasing planets, I'm just sitting here soaked in that slow soft shine on the old brass telescope. Got kids on the block round sunset, laughs echo off paint that ain't dried yet. Out here in the quiet with the lens cap, world loud but the light cut the noise flat. I remember when pops light my eye up, see that dot, that's a fire from my life up. Somewhere you can walk in your mind, son, even when the bills and the time rough. Now I don't even crank up the focus, let the glow wrap round like a slow hush. Too warm, my palms on the cold base, feel the heat creep over that old rust. If heaven never slide through a side door, it look like this on the brass ring. Pure gold on a hand-me-down thing, turn a small room into big wings. Golden light on the old brass telescope, pouring down thick honey on the scope. I ain't even looking for a star, I just float. Let it hit the metal, let it warm on my hopes. Golden light on the old brass telescope. Turn the whole past into waves of smoke. I ain't chasing planets, I'm just sitting here soaked in that slow, soft shine on the old brass telescope. Lights slide off as the day fades. Brass go dark, but the heat stays. I close both eyes, still see that glow. Old scope sitting like it still say go. It's me and this tube in a dim room. Whole life hum in a low tune. When the sun come back, we gon' talk soon. Golden on the
Red brick breathing, night at thick, shadows stretching, time moves slick. Rust paint peeling on the fire escape, red wall soaking up the city, street lamp halo on the metal frame, every bar bending like a crooked name. Old gum stuck by the bottom stair, tag on the rail says I was here. Window cracked with a towel stuffed tight, somebody talking to the dark all night. Loose chain shaking when the wind rolls past, bottle cap rattling against the glass. Distant sirens sneaking through the fog, smoke from a match makes a little ghost jog. I lean back, spine on the breathing brick, hear my heart go slow, hear the minutes drip. Ash hit the ground, draw another line, shadows crawl up, stepping over mine. Shadows on the fire escape, dancing on the red brick face. Slow burn, low turn tape, let the night just hold its place. Shadows on the fire escape, climbing where we can't be traced. If the world feel out of shape, we just fade into the wall, no chase. Old bike chain to the bottom rung, tires gone flat, frame still young. Couple lost keys on a rusted ring, never found those, never found spring. Neighbor got plants on the second floor, little green leaves lean toward the glow. Roots in the pot, never touch the street, still they reach up high like they taste the heat. My homie said, meet me by the steps at 10, never saw him come around his bend, but his laugh still stuck in the mortar seams. Every brick holding up a piece of dream. I talk low to the iron rail, tell her secrets I don't ever mail. If these bolts snap loose from the wall one day, whole past drop down in the alleyway. Shadows on the fire escape, dancing on the red brick face. Slow burn, low turn tape, let the night just hold its place. Shadows on the fire escape, climbing where we can't be traced. If the world feel out of shape, we just fade into the wall. No, step by step, level by level, paint chip dust, little bits of gravel. Every footprint, every old echo, turn the shapes on the wall when the lamp glows. If you look close, you can see my doubts. Outline drawn where the light runs out, where the steel meet brick, where the heat run thin, where the past sit quiet and the night breathe in. Distant dog bark at a passing car, moss plate tag with a busted star. Somewhere up top, couple argue low, their words fall down like melted snow. I trace names in the mortar line, blow them off soft, let the dust unwind. History stacked in a crooked grid, every row hold a thing we did. I ain't rich, but I own this view, own this hush, on this midnight blue. If tomorrow come and the sirens wail, these same dark shapes tell the same old tale. Little kids somewhere learning how to skate, wheels hit cracks, make a heart rate pace. I just sit still where the night runs deep, let the fire escape, rock my thoughts to sleep. Shadows on the fire escape, dancing on the red brick face. Slow burn, low turn tape, let the night just hold its place. Shadows on the fire escape, climbing where we can't be traced. If the world feel out of shape, we just fade into the wall, no chase. Red brick listening, I frame hum,
Shadows keep shifting till the morning comes.
Cold air, slow breath, dust in the beam of a half-set sun. Old floor, soft creep, smoke on my sleeve, and the day undone.
Yeah, smell that old wood in the hallway. Granddad's coat on the same bed now. Boots by the door, little salt, little gravel. Stories in the mud, in the mail. Pine in the vent, cut deep from the hill out back. Sap on my hands, little burn, little sting. Still I run my thumb down the cracks. Coffee gone cold, window with a weak frost start. I can hear the train in the far, far dark. Feel the waves in my own slow heart. Slow steps, echo out the bookcase. Handprint smudged on the glass from June. Oh yeah, folded in the soft dust now. Winter in the center of the room. Oh, wood and winter pine, that's home, sitting in my lungs. Deep breath, take my time, let it hang on the tip of my tongue. Oh, wood and winter pine, every scar in the grain, that's mine. I can stay in this smell all night. Oh, wood and winter pine. Mama in the kitchen, humming off key to the whistle on the pot, it's sweat. Heat from the oven, got the paint all peeled, but the frame gon' hold it, stay. Hey. Draft through the crack in the weather strip, cold tiptoe, cry my ankle bone. Still this room like a winter coat. You can hear every voice say you're grown. Ghost a ring on the side table, candle burn short, little wax on the plate. Smoke from the wick, got a sweet sharp twist. Mix right in with the pine and the slate. Nail in the beam from a picture we took. We don't even know where it went. Oh, still there, little rust, little flake. History in every little dent, in every little dent. Hey, oh, wood and winter pine, that's home, sitting in my lungs. Deep breath, take my time, let it hang on the tip of my tongue. Oh, wood and winter pine, every scar in the grain, that's mine. I can stay in this smell all night. Oh, wood and winter pine. Couch got a spring that squeak on the left. Same song since 99. Blanket on the back with the fringe all torn. Still warm when I press rewind. Yeah. Jacket on the chair with the campfire ash. Pocket full of sand from the coast. Salt in the threads, lit crisp, little sharp. Blend with the bar like a ghost. Stairs talk slow when I climb them each step. Got a name I know, I can hear my younger self running up fast. Now I take them at a Sunday stroll. Eyes half closed but I'm wide awake. This room like a low hum prayer. Every breath tastes thick, tastes real, tastes right. Like the past still hanging in the air. Yeah. Oh, wood and winter pine, that's home, sitting in my lungs. Deep breath, take my time, let it hang on the tip of my tongue. Oh, wood and winter pine, every scar in the grain, that's mine. I can stay in this smell all night. Oh, wood and winter pine. When the world too loud, too bright, too fast, I come right back to this frame. Let the cold bites off at the window glass. Let the boards call out my name, my name. In the grain, every laugh, every fight we had. In the knots, every tear we dried. In the air, every season we packed away. Still stacked where the coast reside. Wood and winter pine, that's home, sitting in my lungs. Deep breath, take my time, let it hang on the tip of my tongue. Oh, wood and winter pine, every scar in the grain, that's mine. I could stay in this smell all night. Oh, wood and winter pine, yeah. Cold air, slow breath, ash in the tray. Ash in the tray, moon on my hood, whole block hush. Felt too good, little wind in the wires, street signs sway. World on mute, heart loud anyway, yeah. Hit one highway out, fade in the brush, and nothing but the echo stretching out the hush. That's us, right? Used to talk all night, now it's 3 blue dots, then you ghost mid-tight. Parked by the canyon, phone face down. Air so still, I can hear my doubts. Got space in my chest like the desert at dawn. Your name in the dust, half there, half gone. In the silence between 2 distant coyote howls, I can hear every word we don't say now. All that love, all that pride, all that low-key pain, hanging in the air like it might just rain. In the silence between 2 distant coyote howls, I replay every fight, every cracked old vow. If you call right now, I kill this sound. Let the quiet break, let it all fall out, yeah. You left your hoodie on the backseat rail, smell of your shampoo and cheap brown ale. We were kids just wild on the edge of the map. Shared one blanket, one plan, no cap. Then life did numbers, bills bad news. I got short temper, you got short fuse. Now it's long drive solo, no hands to hold. Just that far off cry in this creeping cold. I talk to the dark like it's you on the line. Tell jokes to the void so the hurt feels fine. Another faint house somewhere you ain't. I breathe so soft like the night might break. In the silence between 2 distant coyote howls, I can hear every word we don't say now. All that love, all that pride, all that low-key pain, hanging in the air like it might just rain. In the silence between 2 distant coyote howls, I replay every fight, every cracked old vow. If you call right now, I kill this sound. Let the quiet break, let it all fall out. I ain't mad, I'm just missing. You ain't gone, you just distant. Got my hands on the wheel, but I'm drifting. Name on my lips like a habit I'm kicking. Hear that crowd in the gap, that's the space where we snap. That's the sorry I never learned, the soft comeback that still burns. Wind picks up, dust in my eyes. Could be tears, could be time just passing me by. I seen you were yoked and the race is slow. Let the curse blink like a pulse, I know. Somewhere you're laughing over cheap red wine. Somewhere I'm lying, saying I'm just fine. Another long howl and the night sits still like it's holding its breath, same as I will. One day this quiet gonna crack, gonna bend. Either we find our way, or it's truly the end. In the silence between 2 distant coyote howls, I can hear every word we don't say now. All that love, all that pride, all that low-key pain, hanging in the air like it might just rain. In the silence between 2 distant coyote howls, I replay every fight, every cracked old vow. If you call right now, I kill this sound. Let the quiet break, let it all fall out. One last crack, and just got I sit, I ride, let the hush roll by. In the silence between those howls, I might lose you or find you somehow. Flashlight flicker, yeah. Backseat breathing slow. Old foes on my lap, map smell in my nose, yeah. Crease lines look like rivers, coffee stain like a lake. Thumbtack holes in the corner, from when we planned every escape. Tiny town names in the margins, circles round dreams we missed. Highlighter, trail to the ocean, arrow drawn, first real kiss. My uncle's notes in the butter, good tacos here, don't speed. All these scribbles and symbols, like the paper know what I need. Dust floats off in the beam, ashtray half full, car parked. Every route that we never took, still waiting in the dark. Crinkles in the dark, turning pages like a heart. Every fold, every mark, got me right back at the start. Under this weak flashlight, colors fading into white. Still I trace that crooked line, like it's leading me home tonight. Legend box in the corner, little stars for the campsites. Blue lines twist like questions, red routes glow like brake lights. Mama used to ride shotgun, calling exits way too late. Next turn, baby, that one. Laughing while we tempt fate. Gas station ink on the edge, phone numbers, bad directions. Ask Earl if he's around, arrow pointing to connections. Now it's one dot, blue dot life, screens telling me every turn. But this paper got patience, letting memories burn, slow burn, yeah. Crinkles in the dark, turning pages like a heart. Every fold, every mark, got me right back at the start. Under this weak flashlight, colors fading into white. Still I trace that crooked line, like it's leading me home tonight. Corners ripped where I grabbed it. On that night I left too fast, tore the state right down the middle. Like I split from my past, taped it up, ugly and crooked, just enough so it still connects. Guess I like my roles like people, little flaws, lot of respect. Tiny arrow toward the border, someday, written in blue. Funny how someday never came, but this map still thinks it's true. So I keep it in the glove box for the days I drift too far. Lay it out, kill the engine, let the silence find my car. Street lights hum in the distance, out here it's just moss and dust. All these miles on paper, teaching me how to trust. Can't zoom in, can't zoom out, only step back, lean close. See the towns that shape me, all the roads I never chose, yeah. Crinkles in the dark, turning pages like a heart. Every fold, every mark, got me right back at the start. Under this weak flashlight, colors fading into white. Still I trace that crooked line, like it's leading me home tonight. Flashlight dying, soft glow, map curling at the edge. I breathe deep, fold it slow, and I drive on where it led.